Got this email from Justice for All and Yvette. I appreciate you all for sending it. It's Brittany Renner. She did an interview with DJ Akademiks. But before we get into it, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. And if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below, and I'm going to try my best to get to all of you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Wait, was he in the league at the time?
No, he was still at Kentucky. Okay.
And you're Brittany Renner, who he's seen all over the media with these people.
So this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves?
You see, when it comes to Brittany Renner, I really don't feel sorry for anybody who's dealing with her because she's an obvious red flag. She wrote a book detailing her experiences and her 304 tales with these celebrities, athletes. She's been on the scene for a long time bopping. How could anybody mess with her, take her seriously and try to wife her up, and then put a baby in her? Listen to the way this woman is talking. I don't get it. I don't understand how people get played by people like Brittany Renner, people like Corinne Stephens. How do you get played by them when they are literally open books? I see how you can get played by an Aisha Curry. You know, chameleons like Aisha, I get it. But how do you get played by Brittany Renner? How is Corinne Stephens still playing men 20 years later? How? I'll tell you how in a second, but let's let Brittany babble some more.
Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I got to leg lock him. No, let me.
The maturity of men and women are different.
No, stop. No, it's because men and women are held to different standards. Y'all want to look at a 20-year-old who wanted to fuck. I was 26 when I met him. You want to fuck with me? Here's what it is. Nope. Like, stop acting like someone had to pull the wool over his eyes. I was exactly who I am right now. And stop. Let me finish.
I'm not even saying
I have no reason.
That was weird too. Like, he didn't even interrupt her, but she's saying, stop, let me finish. But I actually believe this statement right here.
I was exactly who I am right now. I was exactly who I am right now. I was exactly who I am right now.
Brittany Renner, she was the same person the whole time. She told people a couple of years ago that athletes, they were the easiest to get over on. This woman, she's been the same person. She did not change one bit because they never really do. And men who get caught up with people like her, they're ignoring the red flags. And again, she's not a chameleon. Her red flags are fully visible. Here's the trick though. People like Brittany Renner and even Corinne Stephens, they're going after men who are younger than them. Men raised without fathers, so they weren't gamed up. They weren't taught discipline. So she could easily put her Jezebel spell on him and the next day he's talking about marrying her or giving her a baby. These women are indeed witches. And it's not just Brittany Renner. It's your average woman out here playing the same trick. They're 40 years old and they're trying to get a man that's 30 years old. Or they're 35 years old and they're trying to get a man that's in their 20s. They're doing this for a reason. Not all of them, but most of them. They're doing this for a reason. That's to be able to have control and power over him. So if they get a guy that's younger, with less experience, he wasn't brought up in a two-parent traditional home, that type of guy is their favorite candidate. Chances are he's already been emasculated by his mother. He's not a leader and he's willing to have a woman lead him. Those are the situations they're looking for today. So yeah, that's why Brittany Renner, she was at the college scouting PJ Washington. And she could talk as loud as she want to talk. But that does not change that she planned this. It was nothing innocent about it. It's also important for young men to get this information so that they can protect themselves from people like her. And I'm not talking about athletes and entertainers. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. I'm talking about the everyday guys out there. There are women out there with the same Brittany Renner mindset, with the same Corinne Stephens mindset, but they don't look like them. They may not have the normal visible red flags. They may be professionals. They may work at the bank, at the hospital, at the courthouse. They could be really good at code switching, but they could still be Brittany Renner. And you're gonna have to properly vet them. You're gonna have to properly read them. A lot of people get fooled because they think that all city girls look like this or this. But what they don't realize is that this is a city girl too. And this. You really have to be careful.
I have no reason to lie about anything that I've done or the person that I am. And I believe in full transparency. The ideal relationship to me is for my partner to know everything about me. So please stop playing this victim narrative. If you wanted to just fuck me and just say she's trophy, see, I hit Brittany Renner, that's that.
Is it me or she has Amanda Seales energy? And I'm trying to figure out, is she like the new Amber Rose? Is she fighting for 304 rights, or what is this? But I also believe that statement that she made, that she told PJ Washington everything about her. And even if she didn't tell him, Brittany Renner, her name was all over Google before they even met. Sadly, it's way too many out there poisoned with this simp blood. There are women out there, they fully research men. They know how much money you make. They know if you're married or not. They know everything about you before you even tell them, just by having 2 or 3 pieces of your information. Well, in 2022 and beyond, you're going to have to make sure that you're doing the same thing before you take these women seriously. No more having babies with strangers. No more getting married to strangers. You're dealing with a whole different type of animal right now. And the judge and family court, they will show you no mercy. No having babies with people that you just met 3 months ago, or getting married to people that you just met 6 months ago. When you get played, no one will have mercy on you, and no one will be there to help you.
Why did we have a baby? Our baby's name is Paul Jermaine Washington III. Does that sound like an oops baby? Does that sound like someone who was bamboozled? You asked me to move in with you. You wanted me to have your child at 22 years old. And here we are. I told you I'm okay to wait. I'm not in a rush. I'm a very spiritual person. I trust in divine timing.
I know trying to get married to him?
No, I'm not trying to. I just told you.
Were you?
I was. I thought that was my guy. And like, I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to believe that. Like, in my mind, it's crazy to me that the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets. Y'all don't have the same energy. Lori Harvey's 24. There's a 10-year age gap between her and Michael B. Jordan. Stop. But y'all picking, what's the age gap?
No. Not talking about
what's the age gap?
Hold
no, because it's couple goals for people you want to be couple goals with.
Okay, no, it's not about being a couple.
Stop.
It's about certain permanent decisions.
Okay, so if something doesn't work for me, then why would I sit?
If someone's 32, and we've seen this.
We've seen it with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Address them. Okay. Address them. This is off the record. You don't care. Address them.
When did Beyonce have a child by Jay-Z?
When did they start dating?
It didn't matter
about
the
age gap.
Nobody's caring about it. Hold on.
What's the age gap?
The age gap is significant. However, hear what I'm saying. It's not about that.
About any of this shit.
You got you had a kid by him before he could even really get his legs on.
That was his choice. I don't have to leg lock niggas. You want to fuck me raw and cut me, accept what comes behind it. That
it's
child
even
was
on
planned.
both sides. If it was a woman, if it was a girl who just became 21 and a nigga who was 33 and she was pregnant.
But y'all ain't had nothing to say.
Permanent decisions. It's not about dating. It's permanent.
When Diddy was with younger women, y'all have nothing to say. When Future was with Lori Harvey, it's fucking crickets. No, I'm gonna say people's names because everybody in this motherfucking industry is scared to open their mouth. But y'all pick and choose. So what about Future and his bitch now? What's the age gap with that? Why is that not raising eyebrows? Because nobody
gives some noodles. I don't know what's going on
about what men do. But let a woman be 6 years apart and I'm a fucking predator? Y'all are calling me R. Shelley. Y'all got all these memes and this funny shit.
Brittany, they're calling you that because just like he was going out there in Chicago, picking up the girls at the high school, that's what you did to PJ Washington. You was going around scouting the guy before he made it to the NBA. You went to his college to find him. And no, Brittany Renner, she's not the only one doing this. You have women doing this all the time. They're at the college basketball games, even at HBCUs trying to figure out if they could find somebody. A lot of them doing this, hoping the guy's gonna make it to the league. The problem is that Brittany Renner, she's trying to spread the blame and make everyone take accountability for this. How is she comparing herself to Beyonce? She didn't have a baby with her husband until after they had been together for 13, 14 years. They had been together for at least 8 years before they even got married. And that's another thing I see these 304s doing. Since they know that they'll never be wifed up by anybody, they want to make it seem like there's no difference between a baby mama and a wife. Talked about that in that video about Country Wayne and all his baby mamas. These new age baby mamas, they don't just want to have the benefits of being a wife, they want prestige too, as a baby mama. And the whole age gap thing. When it comes to a relationship with a man and a woman, the man is the leader, he's the one in control, he's the head of the household. Most older women would not respect a younger man to lead her. At best, she'll think she's his co-pilot. And I'm here to tell you ladies who especially want to change the order and how things are supposed to go, that's not how any of this works. Ladies, even if you're a sergeant, your man is the general. Different levels to this, different ranks. Men and women, we're not on the same rank. Double standards and privileges also exist for both groups. I'm going to leave it right here. The link will be below if you want to see the full discussion that she had with DJ Akademiks. Hey, I want to send a special shout out to my brother Havelock. I appreciate you for all of your support for this channel, as well as Kente and Anthony D. I sincerely appreciate all of you. Want to see more content like this? You can support as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.